Hey everyone. Welcome to Top Tech News. This is your news channel for getting updated with the latest tech news headlines and their impact on business and our lives. To read the full news article for any of the news that we cover, simply click on its link given below in the description. To stay updated, show us some love and hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. This way you would be informed whenever we upload a new video. Hi, my name is Dee and I am your host for today. Today's top headlines are: Google Hangouts app set to warn that it's going away soon. Apple releases MagSafe Battery Pack for iPhone 12. Available now for $99. SAIC Motor says it will put Robotaxis capable of L4 self-driving on roads in China this year. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt comes to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. NASA Solar Sail Asteroid mission readies for launch on Artemis 1. Let's get started. Google Hangouts app set to warn that it's going away soon. The writing has been on the wall for Google Hangouts for some time now, but soon Hangouts will begin warning of the app's upcoming shutdown and migration to chat. Google's eventual shutdown of Hangouts Classic has been essentially confirmed since 2018, with the company pushing Google Chat, previously known as Hangouts Chat, as the de facto alternative. In the time since then, Google has been steadily preparing to migrate Hangouts users to chat either through its dedicated app or through Gmail's new workspace for individuals experience, both of which keep all of your old messages. In version 39 of the Google Hangouts app for Android, rolling out now via the Play Store, it was found that Google may be nearly ready to properly shut down the app. There are new preparations for a promo to appear in the app, encouraging you to switch away from the old Hangouts app to either Gmail or Google Chat. Which message you will see is based on a number of factors, such as your device's size and whether chat is available for you in Gmail. A similar warning will also appear in the app as a persistent nudge, making sure you don't soon forget that it's time to switch apps and get comfortable with chat. The warning messages are not yet live as of the latest update, but there seems to be code in place for Google to roll them out after a date that is still to be determined. Nothing in the app's code currently points to a formal shutdown date for Hangouts, but these migration notices are a clear step in that direction. Apple releases MagSafe Battery Pack for iPhone 12. Available now for $99. Apple has released the MagSafe Battery Pack accessory for iPhone 12 models. Many months after the iPhone 12 series was unveiled, Apple has quietly released a new first-party MagSafe accessory in the form of a wireless battery pack. Unofficial magnetic battery packs for iPhone 12 have been around for several months from third-party makers. The MagSafe Battery Pack attaches magnetically to the back of the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, offering additional hours of battery life. The pack itself charges with a lightning cable, and it can pass through charge to the attached iPhone at the same time. Apple recommends using a 20-watt USB-C charger for the fastest charge times. The MagSafe Battery Pack is available to order with first deliveries already underway. Apple says the MagSafe Battery Pack requires the iPhone to be running iOS 14.7 or later. The MagSafe Battery Pack joins an existing accessory ecosystem of wireless battery packs that have surfaced since the iPhone 12 came out. However, all of these third-party options are unofficially MagSafe compatible rather than MagSafe approved. For now, Apple's first-party accessory is the only official MagSafe Battery Pack accessory. As you might expect, battery percentage for Apple's battery case will appear in the battery widget and on the lock screen. Apple has not yet released official statistics on how much extra battery life the MagSafe Battery Pack provides. Total capacity of the battery is 1,460 mAh or 11.2 watt-hours. That capacity should equate to being able to fully charge an iPhone 12 mini and, almost, fully charge an iPhone 12. Apple does say the MagSafe Battery Pack will charge the connected iPhone at about 5 watts speed. SAIC Motor says it will put Robotaxis capable of L4 self-driving on roads in China this year. Chinese automotive design and manufacturing company SAIC Motor says it will launch 40 to 60 Robotaxis capable Level 4 self-driving throughout Shanghai and Suzhou before the end of 2021. The bold statement was made by Zhu Shijia, Vice President and Chief Engineer of the company, during this year's World Artificial Intelligence Conference. SAIC Motor Corporation Limited is a Chinese state-owned automotive company based in Shanghai, and one of the largest automakers in the country. Now, SAIC is apparently expanding its automotive portfolio to include digital transportation in the form of autonomous robotaxis. This news comes as a surprise from a more traditional automotive company, diving into a nascent space flooded with Chinese startups and major tech companies like Baidu and its Apollo robotaxi. In the US, startups like Cruise and Waymo paint a similar picture, while companies like Tesla carve their own unique path toward full self-driving. Needless to say, SAIC has its work cut out for it to get L4 Robotaxis on the road before year's end. SAIC Motor will need more than a new acronym to reach its 2021 deadline. It is already July after all. During the recent AI conference held in Shanghai, SAIC's vice president said the company plans to deepen the research of Vision Plus LiDAR intelligent driving in order to realize the implementation of independent wire control chassis products. Looking ahead, SAIC has also already mentioned utilizing AI technology to offer its Robotaxis continuous upgrades alongside data-driven iterations of autonomous driving systems. So far, SAIC Motor has not shared any design plans and images, or much else about its L4 self-driving technology. We will check back in December and see how this SAIC Robotaxi project is coming along. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt comes to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. CD Projekt Red has announced during its inaugural WitcherCon that the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S versions of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt are launching later this year. The Witcher 3 first launched in 2015, but many fans and critics still regard it as one of the best RPGs ever. That's thanks to the game's rich lore, expansive side quests, and interesting characters. After the high of launching The Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red's fortunes have changed. Last year's release of Cyberpunk 2077 was riddled with bugs and performance issues. Perhaps sending players on a trip back to The Witcher can rebuild some goodwill. This complete edition will include all of the original game's DLC, along with some new content inspired by the Netflix show where the second season debuts in December. NASA Solar Sail Asteroid mission readies for launch on Artemis 1. Sailing on sunlight, NEA Scout will capture images of an asteroid for scientific study. NASA's Near-Earth Asteroid Scout is tucked away safely inside the agency's powerful Space Launch System, or SLS, rocket at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The solar sailing CubeSat is one of several secondary payloads hitching a ride on Artemis 1, the first integrated flight of the agency's SLS and the Orion spacecraft. NEA Scout, a small spacecraft roughly the size of a large shoebox, has been packaged into a dispenser and attached to the adapter ring that connects the SLS rocket and Orion spacecraft. The Artemis 1 mission will be an uncrewed flight test. It also offers deep space transportation for several CubeSats, enabling opportunities for small spacecraft like NEA Scout to reach the moon and beyond, as part of the Artemis program. The CubeSat will use stainless steel alloy booms to deploy an aluminum-coated plastic film sail, thinner than a human hair and about the size of a racquetball court. The large area sail will generate thrust by reflecting sunlight. Energetic particles of sunlight, called photons, bounce off the solar sail to give it a gentle yet constant push. Over time, this constant thrust can accelerate the spacecraft to very high speeds, allowing it to navigate through space and catch up to its target asteroid. This type of propulsion is especially useful for small, lightweight spacecraft that cannot carry large amounts of conventional rocket propellant. NEA Scout is also a stepping stone to another recently selected NASA solar sail mission, Solar Cruiser, which will use a sail 16 times larger when it flies in 2025. Sailing on sunlight, NEA Scout will begin an approximate 2-year journey to fly by a near-Earth asteroid. Once it reaches its destination, the spacecraft will use a science-grade camera to capture images of the asteroid, down to less than 4 inches or 10 centimeters per pixel, which scientists will then study to further our understanding of these small but important solar system neighbors. High-resolution imaging is made possible thanks to the low-velocity flyby, less than 100 feet, or 30 meters per second, enabled by the solar sail. The data obtained will help scientists understand a smaller class of asteroids, those measuring less than 100 meters or 330 feet across, that have never been explored by spacecraft. Near-Earth asteroids are also important destinations for exploration, in situ resource utilization, and scientific research. In the past decade, detections of near-Earth asteroids have steadily risen and are expected to grow, offering expanded opportunities as exploration destinations. NEA Scout is developed under NASA's Advanced Exploration Systems Division. The CubeSat is designed and developed by NASA Marshall in Huntsville, Alabama, and JPL in Southern California. Well, that's about it for today. Hope you found it helpful. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. And do show us some love by clicking on the thumbs up button. Have a wonderful day everyone, and we will be back again soon.